formal research. That might sound really strange for you, for those of you who come from a social science domain, but if you were to pick up an average engineering paper, you will not find the word research question in there. That also means that they sometimes have problems understanding how to carry out formal research, or especially when they start interacting in other domains or having to read and work with research in other domains. So that's why it is there is a need, more than a little bit of a need. Especially since engineers are far more working in multidisciplinary and increasingly in interdisciplinary environments, with AI being the most predominant one that is making a move into the engineering field, but anything which involves human factors, but also the studying of behavior and the collaborations within the medical field. And this particular MOOC is aimed at younger engineering researchers. So these could be PhD students at other institutes or our own institutes who do not get exposed to this. This could be young people in industry, young people at research institutes, basically who are suddenly asked to look at research from a more formal point of view. And we believe that LDCL is in a unique position to deliver, because we represent two universities which also offer more generic sciences, and we have tried to make sure that we take into account that into the design of our MOOC. I think LDCL, with its vision on learning and also its vision from the three universities, can actually help engineers learn this. So how do we do this? We have video lectures and active exercises. There's 4 people lecturing in this MOOC. It will be Marcus, Jacqueline, who's also on screen somewhere, if she waves, and Martina and myself. The first 15 videos are ready to start being played. The rest is currently being recorded whilst we trying to do our normal jobs. We will be using practical cell examples to have students write research proposals. What we're going to do is we're having students work towards a research plan. In the end, that is where most of their research starts. It gives them a good start. And also, if they want to start applying for funding, 9 out of 10 times you have to write a really good plan. So learning the language of research that way, within the scope of basically what is going to be about a 5 to 6 week MOOCs with 4 to 6 hours a week, that is a feasible and tangible outcome. And of course, we'll be looking at self-assessment for this to see where we can go. So let me give you a little preview from our About video. So hopefully, I can't remember having clicked it. Did I click it? I am sharing computer sound, so we're doing good. Here we go. Research. The word sounds very impressive. People often associate it with great discoveries, such as vaccines and medicine, inventions and Nobel Prizes. But research generally does not start out with great successes and final answers or working inventions in mind. It starts out with something small but very powerful, spurred on by the curiosity of the mind. It starts with a question. Why is that? This question, that can be asked in any field of science and knowledge, is what sparks our curiosity and our search for an answer. This search for an answer fuels the world of research. As society itself is becoming increasingly more complex, more interconnected and more technologically advanced than ever before. Due to these advances, more data is available than ever before. However, collecting, analyzing and interpreting said data is no longer a one-person job or the prerogative of just one research discipline. It requires multiple people from a variety of backgrounds and fields of science to work together to carry out the research to answer today's question. Hi, and welcome to Multidisciplinary Research Methods for Engineers. My name is Gillian Saunders. I'm an Associate Professor at the Faculty of Aerospace Engineering at Delft University of Technology in the Netherlands, where I've been teaching research methodologies to aerospace engineering students for the past 10 years. Together with Professor Marcus Specht, Director of the Leiden Delft Erasmus Center for Education and Learning, Martine Schophuizen and Jacqueline Wong, we will take you through the methods in the madness that research can be. We will introduce you to the language of multidisciplinary research, explain the different phases of research, and introduce you to a variety of qualitative and quantitative research methods as well as mixed method approaches. You will learn how to turn your question into a research objective and a set of research questions, and how to design your research study or experiment. We will show you how to collect, analyze and interpret data, illustrated by practical examples of ongoing research at the 3 universities within the LDE University collaboration: Leiden University, Delft University of Technology and Erasmus University Rotterdam. The course is aimed at starting engineering researchers in industry, local and national government, research institutes, international organizations and universities. But it is open to anyone who wants to know more about how multidisciplinary scientific research is conducted, or to anyone who would like to set up a scientific study. Inspiring video lectures are interlaced with interactive exercises and self-assessment quizzes. For those of you who are up for a real challenge, in the last module of the course you can opt to write a research plan for a multidisciplinary research study. We hope you will join us in this course, and we are looking forward to meeting you online soon. So hopefully that will give you a little bit of thing. So how to enroll? Technology always gets away from me. This is part, we've positioned it on the Delft X, but I believe in due course of time we could also roll it out in the environments that Rotterdam and Leiden are using. If you want to enroll, you just scan the smart code or grey screen grab it. And we're going live on the 13th of January. So if you don't hear from me much before that time, that's because I am working against the deadline. That will eventually always happen. Any questions?